we need radical reductions. We need 10% per annum, she's looking for now. So if I had my way, if there was a one-world dictatorship where we could make that level of ambition and deliver it, then I'd be very happy.
What's up? Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads, and check out the links posted in the description down below to support the channel. Thank you. That's the leader of the Green Party, Eamon Ryan, making those comments, gleefully thinking about the permanent suspension of democracy. Has he been investigated for that? The answer is no. Meanwhile, the media are telling you that the Gardaí are very interested in 20 social media accounts that are posting the truth. I mean, disinformation, misinformation, guys, of course, Very interested in them, but not interested in someone at a government level that is thinking and fantasizing about a one-world dictatorship. That's very strange to me, and the fact that they haven't looked into that really tells you everything you need to know, in my opinion. Anyway, what we'll do is we'll talk about the Green Party here at large, because the Green Party are a very negative party for people that are living in the present and people that are going to live in the future, our future generations. Very important that you're up to date on what these people are about. You've got Hazel, who is someone that likes to bait on Twitter. Most people don't know who Hazel is outside of Twitter because she had a failed Shannon campaign. This is a woman that runs around and tells you because she's of Chinese descent, she's saying, people are islamophobes towards me. Laughable stuff, really, to be quite honest with you. Then you've got Roderick O'Gorman, another individual that's been up to complete and utter nonsense online beforehand. Been talking about maps, for example, online. Allegedly, speculatively. Would we say that for this one? Yeah, okay. Anyway, you've got him that's been basically the man that has talked about the undocumented. Oh, that's right. It's called legal immigration. No. It's undocumented because we're going to talk about the Ministry of Truth now in a moment, and this is what this pertains to. Okay, so the undocumented, that's double speak, isn't it? Yeah, 100%. What else is double speak? Women's healthcare. Now, you know, and I know what that really means. And the undocumented is another one. And again, the Ministry of Truth is something that comes from George Orwell's 1984. And the Ministry of Truth, the purpose of that in the book was to tell people lies. It's doublespeak. Now, what you're seeing over the last couple of years is exactly that, doublespeak. They mean the complete opposite of what they are saying. But they're given a flowery language so that people will go, okay, that sounds okay. No, you need to look at this. This is red flag territory here, guys. So what you have here now is Catherine Martin TD, another Green Party individual that's coming out with this here. What's important about this, guys, is this. All of this stuff, it's important to highlight what they're trying to do, but take their seats off them in the next election. Start running against them in local councillor positions and local TD positions. Take their seats from them. What you have here is this. To counter disinformation on a national level, we have established a working group to develop a national counter disinformation strategy. Again, double speak in my opinion, comprising of, here's the Ministry of Truth, guys, industry reps, academics, civil society, government departments. Now, what I want you to know here is the bullet points that you're saying. Look at this. Now, look at what you see here, because this tells you everything you need to know about being a member of the public. Public consultation will also inform the strategy. Not bullet pointed and left to last because they don't care about you. That's the important thing to know about these people regularly. They do not care about you. They cared about you telling the truth and letting other people know about what they're up to. That's what they cared about. Now, what she has here is 24.6k followers, 112 likes. Who else is involved in this here? Well, another person that got named in being one of the people that were behind this, in my view, Ministry of Truth is Martina Chapman. Now, what's interesting about the Chapman surname is this. Chapman name meaning English, occupational name for a merchant or trader, Middle English. So that seems like an English name. There's also another version of it here. That's very strange, isn't it? That's almost like, yeah, okay, anyway, we'll jump back into this here. Anyway, you've got Martina Chapman here, and what's she about? Well, here's her about. A recognised independent expert. Independent and expert. See, this is what I was talking about for the last 2 odd years. The experts say this. Who are the experts? Who are they funded by? Who is paying them? What's going on? Who are they linked to? See, it's all becoming way more clear now. I remember reading an article last year, the year before it was, and they were talking about the sniffles, and they said this expert is saying that, you know, you need to stay at home because of the sniffles. Who was the expert? It was a geography teacher in somewhere like Denmark. Ridiculous stuff. Talking about what you should be doing in Ireland. It's out there. Anyway, expert in media literacy, however you want to define it. I help organisations, PSM, platforms, NRAs, research and public policy organisations, NGOs. That's very important there, guys, because we all know about them now. CVOs, etc. Figure out what media literacy means to them and their role in promoting media literacy, critical thinking, doesn't seem like that, digital participation and creativity to help counter issues like disinformation. Ministry of Truth, that's the truth. The digital divide and online risks. Very, very interesting. Experience in research, policy and strategy development, project development and management, and of course, stakeholder engagement. Author of numerous reports in this area. Now, when she talks about stakeholder engagement, the fourth company that comes up here, Wagner Hatfield, they have a very low amount of followers and engagement online, which I find to be quite interesting. Martina Chapman is also on Twitter, at Chapman Martina. Very low engagement there on her platform. Very strange that, isn't it? It's quite odd. These people that are all telling you that they're experts in these things seem to have all low engagement. Really weird that, isn't it? Anyway, I am the National Coordinator for Media Literacy Ireland. I served as a member of the Council of Europe, CDMSI Subcommittee on Quality Journalism in the Digital Age, MSIJOQ, and I'm also an associate with Wagner Hatfield. Oh, is it Wagner or Wagner? We say Wagner here. You'll also find me popping up as a contributor to all kinds of national and international conferences, working groups and events. So there's a whole spiel of what this woman has done in terms of articles and then what she is doing herself. Clients include the Council of Europe, the European Audiovisual Observatory, the European Broadcasting Union, the Broadcasting Authority of Ireland, Ofcom, the Georgian National Communications Commission, the Agency for Audio and Audiovisual Media Services of Republic of Macedonia, the European Platform for Regulatory Authorities, the BBC, and the Irish Film Institute. Recent projects include Council of Europe. So there you go, guys. All you need to know within this LinkedIn. Fair play to her for putting this information up there, because it's very handy to know all of this. And then you get a clear picture as to who is telling these people what to do. Why are Europe involved and invested here? It's like this. Europe and the wider world have been seeing the protests in this country. They have been seeing it online, and they are also feeling the same in their own country. Ireland has put massive pressure upon the politicians here that are just happy to be sitting and good nodding dogs that are getting pats on the head from up above and filling their bank accounts. That's what this is all about. Now, there are some people that are out there that are engaging in this stuff, as you've seen earlier on, that seem to be in it for very negative reasons, very sinister reasons in my view. And there's just that type of person, and then there's the other side of it, which is people that are just looking to fill their pockets as much as possible. This cannot be let go of. This is something that is fundamentally wrong and is against the Constitution of Ireland. You need to be up to date on what the Constitution of Ireland is about and holding these people accountable. The other side of it as well too is this, and I also ask people to do this respectfully and peacefully. Get in touch. Her email is online. Get in touch with Catherine Martin and let her know what you think respectfully and peacefully about this. Because this is an affront to democracy. It is a threat and an attack on democracy as far as I'm concerned. It's a threat and an attack on free speech as I'm also concerned. And this is something that people at grassroots level, just to bring it back, at grassroots level people and group have brought these people to this station. They have gotten off the train at this point in time and have gone full mask off, and everyone can see it now. It is imperative that you continue to do this, because these people are going to get more and more desperate. This is an act of desperation from these people. They don't want to be here. They thought people were just going to comply their way through more nonsense. They didn't think they would have to do this, and now here they are at. Keep putting the pressure on these individuals and keep telling the truth. It's highly important. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I love to engage with people in the comments, and it seems like these videos do very well in terms of likes, and a lot of positive comments come this way. I really appreciate that. I'll tell you what, guys, 112 likes here Catherine Martin has. Let's beat that. This was posted on February 21st. Let's beat that. Let's beat that like count. Let her know what you think. And again, as I said, respectfully, peacefully, and it's very important to keep shining the light on this. This isn't the end of this. People need to be talking about this now en masse, because whilst they are out there doing and distracting you with one hand, they are doing things like this with the other hand. It is very important to keep note of what these individuals are up to, because this isn't for the benefit of you. It is for the benefit of them. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell up above for future uploads, and check out the links posted in the description down below to support the channel, and I'll talk to you later.